Here's a new buddy that we have found along the way that makes this world a brighter place. Another character, Aaron Wilburn. Give Aaron a good hand, okay?
Thank you. We got some folks here over 40. Things happen, don't they? First of all, you start gaining weight. Everything you look at has calories in it. But that's before you eat it. But one good thing about gaining weight, you get when you buy a belt, you get more for your money. And if there's ever a famine, we'll outlive the joggers. That's a plus. Oh, and then over 40. Over 40 is that time in your life when you're standing on stairs, wondering, was I going up or coming down? Your hand's on the doorknob, and you can't remember if you was going in or you just came out. You're sitting at the breakfast table, you hear snap, crackle, pop, and you realize, I'm not eating cereal. You reach down to pull the wrinkles out of your socks, and you're not wearing any. Yeah, you might be over 40 if you and your teeth don't sleep together anymore. In case you're wondering about my accent, I'm not from Colorado. I'm from Alabama. And we have, I don't know if y'all do things out here the way we do back home, but we have family reunions. We all get together. It's a big, big thing. A friend of mine went back home to a family reunion, said he was eating a piece of pie. One of his aunts walked up to him and asked, how do you like my pie? And he said, Aunt Irene, that's the best pie I've ever tasted. She said, how do you like the crust? He said, well, to be honest, I hadn't even stuck a fork in it because that's the prettiest crust I've ever seen in my life, and I don't even want to mess it up. How in the world did you get it so perfect and so pretty around the edges? And she said, it's my secret. If I tell you, will you promise not to tell anybody? And he said, I won't tell anybody. She said, well, I get everything mixed up, and I put my dough in the pan, and then I take my teeth out and just run them around the edge. You know, that'll make you not want to eat a perfect crust the next time, won't it? A friend of mine said he took a ride in a taxi cab not long ago, and it was supposed to be about a 5 or 10 minute ride, and they ended up about 25 minutes later, and he's wondering, does this guy know where he's going? So he taps the taxi driver on the shoulder to ask him if he knows what he's doing. And when he tapped the guy on the shoulder, the taxi driver just drove off the interstate, went into a ditch, ran into a tree. So they both got out of the taxi cab, and they were brushing themselves off, and my friend said, sir, I'm sorry. I had no idea that would scare you that much when I tapped you on the shoulder. And the man said, it's okay, don't worry about it. This is my first day on the job. I've driven a hearse for 30 years. Well, I'd like to leave you with this little thought. Somebody asked me not long ago, what do you want people to say about you when you're gone? I don't spend a lot of time thinking about that. But I thought, well, it would be nice if people said, he was a good friend. He was nice to me. And you know, all the good things that we want people to say about us. But when it comes right down to it, I think I know what I want somebody to say as I'm lying there. I want somebody to walk up and say, look, he's moving.
Aaron Wilburn.